Back to BLACKSITE tonight. We're going to talk about Mayor Karen Bass giving cash assistance to illegal migrants, but ignoring reparations. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Mayor Karen Bass is giving money to illegal migrants, even though they are here illegally. She is flaunting her power in LA against the federal government, basically disrespecting the law of the federal government, which was passed by Congress to say that anybody who crosses the border illegally shall be sent back to their home country. But she, like so many other Democrats, Happy Hochul in New York, Governor Newsom in California, Brandon Johnson in Chicago, they are willing to give millions and billions of dollars to illegal migrants. That money would go to hardworking Americans. But the biggest problem is that Mayor Karen Bass and the Democrats are willing to give money to migrants, but nothing to reparations. They are willing to put their reputation on the line for people who came here illegally, but will not do the same for those who worked here for 400 years and received no cash payments, no land, no nothing. But they're willing to sacrifice everything for these illegal migrants. And that's making FBA and ADOS extremely mad because we were the ones who built the foundation of this country. We were the ones who went through slavery. We went through segregation. We went through all the horrors of America, but received no payment, received no land, received nothing but a pat on the back and a kick in the ass. But she's willing to spend her political capital in the Democrat Party on people who broke the law. And it seems like the Democrat Party is constantly fighting for people who break the law. They have no respect for laws that were passed by Congress. These laws were made up by Trump. They were here before him. Obama was considered reporter in chief. But you heard nothing from Karen Bass about that. She was quiet. But since Trump is in office and he's a Republican and he's enforcing the law, he's actually unleashing ICE, who were put in handcuffs under the Biden Democrat administrations. Now, she's extremely mad. The Democrats are mad simply because laws have to be enforced. If they're not enforced, there is no rule of law in the country. What other laws can the Democrats say they won't respect? They have already said their cities are sanctuary cities. That's breaking the law. So why don't Tom Homan, Kristi Noem over HLM, and Pam Bondi start arresting the Karen Basses, the Brandon Johnson, the Kathy Hochul's, the Governor Newsom, and many others for breaking federal law? But these same people, not one of them, have given a speech for reparations for black people, and they won't do it. You know why? Because the Democrat Party does not support reparations, and they'll never support reparations for black people. All their support is the basic minimum, crumbs off the table, basically saying that we'll give you programs for people of color. But everybody is a people of color. Damn near more than half of the people in the country is people of color. But we're talking about FBA, ADOS. And see, when you put it out there like this and say just us, all of a sudden you hear crickets, just like you heard it from Kamala Harris, just like you heard it from Gavin Newsom. You didn't hear anything when it comes to black people. They just think they can go down to South Carolina, talk to Jim Clyburn, or they can talk to the CDC or Al Sharpton or the NAACP But that's not making it. Times have changed. Black people are fighting for justice for themselves, not for everybody else, not for those who came across the border and trying to get free citizenship. 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment was made for black people. It wasn't made for every illegal migrant or minority or person who came over here to have a baby to have citizenship in America. But they got money for that. But they have no dollars for reparations. They'll look you straight in the face and say, oh, we don't have any money. But when illegal migrants cross the border, they got billions of dollars. They got welfare, food stamps, Section 8. They got everything for them, but nothing for us. See, the Democrat Party has been mistreating us for 60 years. They have gotten so used to mistreatment, they think that's an everyday party over there on black people. They could care less. But we have to understand that we are making a stand now. We're making not only a stand against migrants, we're making a stand against these tethers. We're making a stand for anybody who stands against our agenda. And it seems all these so-called minorities and people of color is against our agenda. So if they're against our agenda, hey, don't ask us for no help. Don't ask us to protest. You on your own. And now that they're on their own, they're complaining about us not helping them. But when we go and have to fight for our rights and our reparations, they don't support us. Well, they'll never do that. So right now, since she's giving millions and Gavin Newsom is giving billions of dollars, why don't you come by and drop us off a few billion for reparations or a few trillion federal dollars, Trump, for reparations? But see, we gonna have to fight for that. See, we just don't get cash assistance like these illegal migrants get. And you put your reputation and your political capital on the line for people who came here illegally. This is absolutely disgusting. But this is who we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with politicians who are willing to sacrifice for people who are not citizens of this country and look down on people who are actually American citizens who deserve the dollars from the federal government. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.